most people say in India, religion encompasses their life. It gives meaning to life. Now, when a lot of people in the West don't believe in any religion, and you get a lot of breakdowns, and you don't know what is right. If I think to some extent I'm only an agnostic, in the sense that if one really believed that there is no religion, then what is right and what is wrong? Anything is possible. It's human beings who describe this is right. First of all, it's religion would describe. Then, like in the West now, or even here, what is right, what is wrong is described. To be charitable or to be nice to people or to lynch is right, but not for the other lot. To lynch is right. So if I don't, and they do it with religion in mind here. But if there is no religion, is there a purpose to my existence? And even when I think what is right, what is wrong, and there's no such thing, then it's confusing as hell. So religion gives that, I think. And for most people, you want something. Finally, you say, God will take care. It's fate, whatever. I don't know. I mean, in an extreme, I also say, oh, God help. But I realized when my sister was dying in Bombay, and my aunt took me out into the veranda, knowing she's dying, with my parents sitting there. Then she said, do something. What could I do? I was 12. Realized the vulnerability of older people, that they can't do everything. They're lost at some point. And no God, nothing comes into it. But none of them at that point appealed to God. No, my grandmother was there then, not great-grandmother. None of them said, God help. They didn't. Though they followed rituals. A baby is not cremated, a baby is burnt. I mean, not cremated, baby is buried. Things like that they followed, certain religious rituals. But the ultimate appeal, I've not known any of them to say, oh God. I don't know, but I say, oh God. I mean, when my husband was ill or at extreme time, I said, God, do something. Somewhere, somebody else should be. I know when my father died, it was terrible, but when my mother died, I felt, and I was 60 plus, I felt finally the responsibility is on my head. And that was a frightening thing. I'm responsible for what I'm doing. Otherwise, it was, would Amma like this? Should I do this for Amma? There was one level above, which was my reference point. And I've talked of this to other friends. And it's happened again and again that finally, when both your parents are gone and it's on you, that's a frightening thing, that you're responsible for what you're doing. And not God, not mother, no father, not anybody. That, and I think religion does that. Makes responsibility light for me, because I'm saying God is responsible. Inshallah, the inshallah thing. I shouted people on motorcycles who don't wear helmets, and many of them say God will take care.